Please stand clear of the doors.
Let's start by talking about the fleet. This is the 1972 stock. It is a classic one. As of 2022, this stock is the oldest for being in service. Now, happy birthday to the 1972 stock for reaching 50 years from 1972 to 2022. Now, this looks identical to the 1967 stock on the Victoria line, except for some changes. See, look, they look so similar. This station is known as Stanmore. You may think I lost my mind because Stanmore is the terminus of the Jubilee line. Well, it is now, but did you know that it used to be the terminus of the Bakerloo line, as well before that being a Metropolitan line terminus? Now that's crazy. Now, when you're travelling to Queen's Park, you will go through the Queen's Park train shed, and it's wonderful. At Piccadilly Circus, there's something cool to see. You can see the northbound/southbound train/platform from either side. It's a bit like Shepherd's Bush on the Central line, and this is amazing. At Elephant and Castle, there's something cool to see here. The tunnel was going to lead to an extension, but it never happened. In the tunnel, there are sidings where drivers park two 1972 stocks overnight. At Waterloo Station, if you listen closely, the 1972 stock is making squeaky noises. It might be because the rails are not being oiled properly or the aging of the 1972 stock. At Maida Vale, it has won a Heritage Award for the right way to preserve an old building. If we go inside, you will see an original roundel. The history of the Bakerloo line is quite complicated, so I'll explain it. It started construction in 1906. It went between Baker Street and Lambeth North. In 1907, it extended to Elephant and Castle. In 1909, it extended to Edgware Road. During World War I in 1915, it extended to Willesden Junction, and in 1917, it reached Harrow-on-the-Hill and to Watford. In 1932, the Metropolitan line extended to Stanmore, but after a couple of years it changed to the Bakerloo, and then again to the Jubilee, and that brings you up to date. How did the Bakerloo line get its name? Well, it's quite simple. Its former name was the Baker Street and Waterloo Railway. And the newspapers started to use the word Bakerloo, so it fell into common use. At Baker Street, you can't help but see Sherlock Holmes on the tilings. You might think Regent's Park is the place to go to London Zoo. Well, I've got advice. Go to Camden Town on the Northern Line. It's nearer to London Zoo. Well, that's all I've got to offer for today. Thank you very much for watching.
Exit here for Wembley Stadium. This is a Bakerloo line train to Harrow and Wealdstone.